You've drafted a clean, precise floor plan. Now it's time to pull those flat lines off the screen and build them into a fully realized three-dimensional space. By the end of this lesson, we will raise these walls into 3D elevations and model a full staircase from the ground floor up. To follow along, you need your completed 2D home plan open right now. Check your file to ensure all of your wall outlines are drawn as completely closed polylines. A quick software check before we begin. If you are using AutoCAD LT, you won't be able to participate. The LT version does not include the 3D modeling tools we are about to use. The 3D workspace allows you to verify the spatial reality of your design. In this environment, every measurement and connection must be geometrically accurate to successfully transition from lines to solid mass. Step 1 is setting up the interface. Look down at your status bar. Click the gear icon for workspace switching and select 3D modeling. Next, we need a better vantage point. Go to the view cube in the upper right corner and click one of its bottom corners to angle your camera into an isometric view. To turn our flat boundaries into solid mass, we use the press pull command. Activate the tool, then hover your cursor between the lines of your exterior walls. Wait until that space highlights with a dashed blue line. Click once, drag your mouse upward, type your wall height, let's use 2700 millimeters, and press enter. If you try this and your entire floor raises instead of just the walls, your 2D lines have a gap. Press escape, close your polylines, and try again. This failure point demonstrates why clean, airtight 2D drafting is the foundation for any successful 3D extrusion. Now let's tackle the staircase. Standard AutoCAD drawing tools operate strictly on the flat ground plane, which presents an obvious problem when you need to draw vertical stairs. We bypass this using the Dynamic User Coordinate System, or UCS. This tool allows you to take control of the drawing plane and lock it onto a vertical surface. To activate this, press F6 or click the Dynamic UCS toggle in your status bar. Move your mouse over the interior stairwell wall. You know it's working when your crosshairs rotate and align flat against that vertical face. Controlling your coordinate system is the master key to modeling complex objects anywhere in 3D space. With our drawing plane now vertical, select the standard polyline tool from the ribbon. Draw a zigzag profile consisting of one tread and one riser, snapping your points directly onto that vertical wall plane. Next, activate the Extrude command and select the zigzag profile you just drew. Drag your mouse horizontally. We want to pull this shape across the empty void of the stairwell space until it meets the opposite wall. Rather than drawing every single step manually, use a more efficient shortcut like the Array or Copy command. Select your solid step, grab the bottom corner, and duplicate it sequentially until you reach the second floor. Take a moment to orbit around the stairwell to ensure you have formed a continuous, gap-free ramp. Breaking down complex architectural features into single, repeatable 2D profiles saves hours of manual modeling. Right now, your workspace probably looks like a confusing web of overlapping lines. That is the result of the default 2D wireframe view. Locate the Visual Styles Control dropdown in the top left corner of your viewport. Switch the style from 2D wireframe to conceptual or shaded. Now you can see the results of your work clearly. Orbit the model to inspect your solid 3D home elevation and your completed staircase. Save your drawing file now to prepare for texturing and rendering in the next lesson. Shading your model provides a realistic view of your work and acts as a diagnostic step. By solidifying your lines, you can visually validate the integrity of your geometry before applying materials.